Norwich 0-4 West Ham, player ratings as Hammers heap further misery on sorry Canaries. West Ham heaped further misery on already relegated Norwich on Sunday, romping to a 4-0 victory at Carrow Road. The Hammers went into this one knowing that winning their remaining 4 matches would guarantee 6th spot, and they passed their first test with flying colours. A Said Benrahma brace and a goal from Jarrod Bowen in the first half set them well on their way, with Manuel Lanzini scoring a penalty after the interval to complete the rout. It took less than 12 minutes for West Ham to take the lead. Bowen fizzed a pass into Benrahma, who controlled and then fired a shot through Max Aaron's legs, which Tim Krul got a hand to, but it wasn't enough to prevent the ball trickling into the net. Norwich responded well to going behind, and after some neat build-up Billy Gilmour volleyed a powerful shot goal-bound, which was blocked by Craig Dawson. There were appeals for handball, but referee Robert Jones was unmoved. The revival did not last long, with West Ham doubling their advantage on the half-hour mark. Again, Krul was at fault, failing to collect an overhit through ball and providing Michel Antonio with the simplest of finishes. Seconds later, Bowen should have made it 3-0. The ball broke kindly to him after a goalmouth scramble, but he fired wide from little over 2 yards out. The opportunity had an XG value of 0.85. Fortunately for Bowen, his side did add a third and first half stoppage time. Benrahma met Bowen's cross first time, and kind deflection off of Aarons took it past a stricken Krul. Norwich were booed off by the Carrow Road faithful as they headed down the tunnel soon after. The Canaries' long-suffering supporters were given something to cheer a few minutes after the restart, when Sam Byram bundled the ball home from a corner following an error from Lucas Fabianski. However, Fabianski's blushes were saved by VAR, with the strike being chalked off for handball. There was more VAR drama on the hour mark when the referee pointed to the spot after spotting Jacob Sorensen's handball during his consultation with the technology. Strangely, Benrahma was denied his chance to complete a hat-trick, with Manuel Lanzini instead stepping up and rolling the ball past Krul from 12 yards. West Ham should have grabbed a fifth 20 minutes from time, with Fornals placing a shot wide from close range. Teemu Pukki then finally got 2 sights of goal late on, only to first fire past the post and then lift a shot into Fabianski's midriff. Here are your player ratings: Tim Krul, GK, 2/10, pitiful in the first half, putting the game beyond his side with 2 poor errors. Max Aarons, RB, 5/10, unlucky to deflect an effort past his keeper in the first half. Tenacious, but Benrahma has his number. Grant Hanley, CB, 3/10, calamitous at times. Does not seem mobile enough for the Premier League. Sam Byram, CB, 4/10, had a goal ruled out, but it was hard to ignore his questionable positioning. Brandon Williams, LB, 4/10, hard to say whether this loan has done him any favors. Once again, he had his moments, but he was still part of a defense that conceded 4. Billy Gilmour, CM, 4/10, his stock has lowered considerably during this spell at Carrow Road. He is not quite good enough off the ball right now, but passes it very well. Jacob Sorensen, CM, 4/10, he got stuck in and did not give the ball away too frequently. Marred his display with a brainless decision that led to the penalty. Kieran Dowell, RW, 3/10, made the wrong decision more than once. Pierre-Lise Melu, AM, 4/10, was brave enough to keep asking for the ball, but he rarely did anything meaningful with it. Sub-bet at halftime. Milotrashika, LW, 3/10, has not shown his talent anywhere, not enough this season. More of the same here. Dragged off at the break. Teemu Pukki, Saint, 3/10, the timing of his runs was not there today, though he did get scant service, as usual. Missed 2 good chances at the end. Sub, Tony Springett, LW, 5/10, full of enthusiasm. Sub, Lucas Rupp, CM, 5/10, provided a similar level of involvement than the man he replaced. Sub, Premisbok Bacheta, RW, 6/10, improved his side in the final third. Lucas Fabianski, GK, 4/10, saved by VAR after a shocking mistake early in the first half. Vladimir Kufel, RB, 7/10, defensively solid. Picked his moments to push forward and probably could have swung in a few more crosses. Craig Dawson, CB, 7/10, completely comfortable throughout proceedings. Kurt Zouma, CB, 7/10, mopped up Norwich's long balls to Pukki without any issues. Aaron Cresswell, LB, 6/10, won't have an easier game all season. Pablo Fornals, CM, 5/10, execution in the final third was lacking at times. Missed an absolute sitter. Declan Rice, CM, 8/10, domineering, though games against teams of Norwich's level are a dawdle for him these days. Manuel Lanzini, CM, 7/10, rolled in the penalty and was efficient in the final third. Gerard Bowen, RW, 9/10, one horror miss aside, he was absolutely excellent. Surely an England call-up is in the pipeline. Michael Antonio, Saint, 7/10, did his 45 minutes and got his goal. His runs caused Norwich problems too. Said Benrahma, LW, 8/10, fortunate to get a brace, but if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle. His positioning between the lines was great. Sub, Andriy Yarmolenko, RW, 6/10, intensity had dipped long before he came in. Sub, Mark Noble, CM, 6/10, the traveling support sang him happy birthday, which was nice. Sub, Nikola Vlasic, LW, NA,